then I will know that I wasn't a fraud.
Why would you think you were a fraud?
Well, I don't think I'm a fraud at all. I know what I'm doing is right. But, you know, I'll just show by my actions that I'm not a fraud.
Yeah, but we don't, Joe, you don't tell yourself to be, you know, not deemed a fraud, Joe.
Fraud is not the right word.
Yeah, exactly.
Just not.
You're not a fraud.
No, just, you know, essentially, you know, I'll be able to justify.
You can't justify this, Joe. This is not what my parents want, not what I want, or our children want. Okay? And the St. Helena people don't want it. They don't care. And the problem, you know, it's like if they would be behind you, but they're just like, you know, a spineless lot. There's no way they would get behind you.
I don't want them behind me, honey.
I understand that. Not even for you, but they won't even do it for themselves, Joe, so let alone save your ass, you know?
No,
so you don't,
yeah.
Well, I would, tell me, I mean, I would write the island off in a heartbeat, you know, something like that happen. I mean, I just would have nothing for it anymore. You harm yourself. Not only that, look, what kind of legacy is that leaving for my parents' grandchildren, great-grandchildren?
Like I said, just bear with me. I'm going to take it to the brink, and then I'll pull back.
You can't just pull back like that, and you know you won't pull back like that, Joe, because you would do it just to prove a point. You're hard-headed like that. No way. And you can't afford to lose the weight. You have no fucking body fat. None whatsoever. I mean, you know, I'm surprised you're not falling down now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I have a lot of weight.
No, you don't, Joe. You're skin and bone. Well, I mean, you know, is this the mental illness talking now, or you just really feel that this has to be done?
Yeah, I feel it really has to be done, honey. It's not...
In order for what? Right now, in order for what?
It doesn't have anything to do with depression that I have had and have, but it doesn't have to do that. It's always had to do with what's right. I just, you know, it's just me trying to hold my own feet to the fire.
Yeah, but at our expense, Joe, and our mental health and our
and you know, to hold my feet to the fire, I'll just, you know, in my own way, I'll show through my actions to anybody out in the world that would see it that that I did it because it's what I truly believed, and which I know. Not just believed it, but actually know.
Explain it.
Huh?
Explain what is this going to, or what don't you like about this whole situation? About what has happened with my dad. I mean, because otherwise we would never have been involved.
Well, we know from the very beginning that you know, that the government showed that they had, essentially your dad was a piece of trash to them. Yeah. And whether the St. Helena people know it or not, it's the same for them. You know, it is racism, that's all it is. And, you know, it's not equality. The Equality and Human Rights Commission, as I told Catherine years ago, should nail their doors shut. They stand for nothing but themselves. And that's what it is. And so when I see that your dad did not get medevaced at all, when they're the ones that hurt him, and then they never saw another doctor for a year and a half, and then that doctor hurt somebody else, it's the system. Your system is broke.
Yeah, but why? Who made you God and have to change the system?
Nobody ever whatsoever. It's just that sometimes you have to do what you know is right.
And you don't feel you're in a manic moment right now trying to make something
Absolutely
happen
not.
because you're impatient?
No, not at all. How could it be a moment when I've felt this way for 4.5, 5 years now? There is so much embedded corruption and wrongdoing by the court and the government that I just cannot care because I detest it. I detest it, and so this is my protest that at least I care, and